Hey guys, I wanted to take just a minute to talk to you all about one way to reduce the overall energy costs within a facility. Most building automation systems, whether it's Johnson Controls Metasys, whether it's a tritium system, a tracer system, or just any of the others that are out there, most of these systems give the user an ability to schedule equipment on or off. That is a very, very powerful tool. The mistake that a lot of people will make is they will only schedule an individual air handler, and whenever a building is unoccupied, they will then shut the air handler down. But a way that is really cost effective in reducing overall demand throughout the day is to schedule individual zones. A lot of the modern zone controllers will give the operator the ability to turn them completely off whenever a space is not being used. And with the technology that is out there, we can schedule these zones individually and have them automatically bring up the corresponding air handlers whenever a space goes occupied. That's a very powerful tool. And to give you an example, just imagine if you have a building that has two rooms in it that are equal size. One is, say, a computer lab and the other one is a physics lab or something like that, and they're used at different time periods of the day. Imagine if both of those rooms require a minimum of 800 CFM and a potential maximum of 1200 CFM throughout the day, or 1500 CFM, just depends. Now, if those rooms are only used at opposite ends of the day and not the entire day itself, you can significantly cut your air handler usage down by turning those rooms off. You'd have to have an air handler that would supply at a minimum 1600 CFM, and that was just if an air handler was only serving those two rooms. But a potential of even more, of up to 3000 CFM. But you would need an air handler that could serve both of those rooms. Instead of running that air handler flat out all day long, which, when you run an air handler, you're moving air, you're having to heat that air or cool that air depending on what season that you're in, so you have corresponding hot water and chill water systems, and you've got to move a large volume of air to heat or cool both of those rooms. If you turn one of those rooms off whenever it's not being used, you have significantly reduced the amount of load on your air handler as well as the corresponding systems. Anyways, guys, this is something that you might want to look into in your own facilities. You might want to check into ways of turning off some of these areas that are not being used regularly. Work with your building coordinators, work with people in your facility to see exactly how it is that they use those rooms, and together you guys should be able to come up with some type of a plan where you can schedule down individual zones. You will significantly reduce the demand throughout the day. It will help you lower your energy bills, and that's a big part of what we do in energy management, is look for ways to lower the demand of utilities as well as lowering the costs. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Drop me any questions and comments down below, and also please visit my blog at systemcontroltech.com.